Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Johnny, Tropical Fish Guy. Just want to follow up with you guys on the betta fish bowls and fish tank options. If you haven't seen my original video, have a look at that as this recording gets recorded. Hey, Opt1X1YT, good to see you. Appreciate you watching. Good to see you. What we're talking about is the betta fish bowls. Give me a like if you've seen that one. If not, I'll do a quick little. Hey, thank you. I love your content. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Or and thanks for the like. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining today. I know it wasn't scheduled or nothing, but I wanted to do a real quick update on the betta fish stuff. Appreciate it. Keep it up. Thanks a lot. I will definitely keep it up. You bet. And let me know what kind of topics you wanna learn about. You want to talk about. I'd be happy to talk about any kind of freshwater fish, a little bit of saltwater fish too. It's all good. So we're talking about betta fish today and the bowl options. So um, as you guys might have known or not, I put these betta fish here. As you can see, the male there, female there. All right. What kind of, you have one? What kind of betta fish do you have? Let me know. Rep to Talk TV. Hey, thanks a lot, man. You always have great advice. Thanks, I appreciate it. And I actually, if you're into reptiles, I actually used to work at at Petco, and I mean, this was like decades ago, and I actually took care of their reptiles. So I know a tad bit about reptiles, not too much, but I had to force feed a what was that? A bearded dragon because he wasn't eating. He had like parasites or something, but that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. This is about the betta fish, but reptiles like reptiles, lizards, snakes, all that kind of stuff. Don't have any right now, just fish. But I'll show you what I did so far on the. See you later, honey. On the aquariums that I put. These are small 2 gallon, and what they are, just to give you a recap, is yeah, thanks, love it, appreciate it. What these guys are really is magazine racks, right? And I'll put some kind of link or something in the description from Amazon, but magazine racks, they're clear acrylic, which is really cool. If you don't want a big old fish tank, sitting in your office or your room, whatever, you can go with these clear acrylic miniature fish bowls. And I wonder if I can like flip the screen here. I think I can. Let's see here. Yeah, let's take a look. So what we've got here, here's the boy. His name is Bandit, right? He's all active and stuff. The update is that we've put some Java moss in there. Looks really nice. We put the gravel. I don't know if we had gravel in this in the last update. I've been feeding them, and here in the thank you so much, Rep to Talk TV. Beautiful. I appreciate it. Put the gravel here. I mixed a little bit of crushed coral in there just to keep the pH stabilized. I've got the uh, what's that? That is the just a plain old ivy, right? Plain old ivy, and it comes out, and it kind of comes out of there, and it's coming out. So this ivy, pothos ivy, right? That's what I want to say. The pothos ivy comes out really nice. It grows like a weed. You can see the roots coming out here. And another thing is I put a couple of baby guppies in here just to keep the betta fish company. And I mean, they're tiny, tiny, so they don't add too much bio load on there or anything like that. And they just keep him company and everything, and tested the water. So this hang on back filter is a very small one. And the next one, here's my, not betta fish tank, but here's my 1 gallon experiment of a no filter, no air stone, no nothing except for just plants, right? And there's, you can see a couple of guppies in there. They're doing just fine. Everything's great. But here's my girl here. This girl has yet to be unnamed. So whoever wants to put some dibs on the name, she's a koi betta. I'm wanting to breed her, kind of maybe. I'm letting her grow with Bandit. Bandit, check his face out. It looks like he's got a mask. That's why we call him Bandit. If you see him right there, isn't that cool? He's got that red stripe across his face. We call him Bandit. But the girl here is still unnamed, so whoever wants to put some names in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this later. Ooh, Ruby. Oh, yeah. Up to 1X1, YT. That is a beautiful name. I love that. Ruby. She is nice and red. A little bit more red than Bandit, and she's got more colors than Bandit. So Ruby, I think we have a winner. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to call her Ruby. Okay, she has a new name. Thank you very much. Ruby Red Koi Betta. All right. Ruby Red. I second Ruby. Katie M. Clifton. Nice. Thanks, Katie. Ruby. All right. Looks like everybody likes Ruby, so we're going to do Ruby. Ruby, this is your new name. Okay, great. Instead of unnamed female betta, it's a lot better, right? The difference between these, if you haven't seen already, is the filtration. I've got a sponge filter there compared to the hang-on back over here. Both of them worked well. The tank cycled. We used the Fritzheim #7. Reptitalk TV. Ruby, great name. Yeah, absolutely. I love that name. Absolutely. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. And I put three baby guppies in there. Really nice. And she was kind of lethargic at first, well, for a while there. And I was like, she needs some friends because, you know, a lot of people don't know, but betta fish can live in a community tank. And I was thinking about moving her into one of the community tanks, but we're gonna first try giving her just little bitty guppies just to hang out with and have a good time. You know, everybody wants friends, I think, right? So we've got just some baby guppies in there, a couple of baby guppies. The difference, like I said, is this sponge filter. The aquarium cycled with the Fritzheim #7. I really swear by the Fritzheim #7. It cycled in a week, about a week. There was just a few nitrites left, but there was nitrate showing, so did a water change, and Ruby's doing really good now. She's just happy as can be. Next video I'll do is how much to feed betta fish, because I think I'm getting a lot of, well, I know I'm getting a lot of comments on how much do I feed my betta fish, but we'll do that next video. But same thing here, put the pothos ivy there, put the java moss, and what she does a lot is she kind of hangs underneath, right? She kind of hangs underneath the java moss and just chills there for a while. You know, she just chills there for a while, and she, like, there she goes again, right? She hangs out. I don't see any type of signs of any disease or anything like that. She might just be more chilled and laid back than Bandit. But Bandit here, this dude, he just goes back and forth, back and forth. How cool is that, right? I mean, he's living life. He loves it. A lot of people say, oh, you need a minimum tank size, 5 gallons or 3 gallons or whatever for betta fish. But, you know, as long as you give them enough room to swim back and forth, a good amount of room to go up and down, not too much, just a cylindrical tank or anything. But this dude, I mean, he is really, really active all the time, loves to eat. Look at that. This is a male koi betta, and he seems kind of young because he's small. He's about, you know, just a couple of, maybe an inch and a half, seems like. So, yeah. And I feed him the Bug Bites Betta fish formula, some bloodworms. I keep it about, it's at 77 Fahrenheit right now. Um, Omega 1, they really love these flakes. They kind of like these, the Omega 1 Betta Buffet pellets. So they're doing really good. Yeah, she's just sitting there. She hangs out and she's really calm. I mean, she's really calm. Nice looking fish. Very nice. So maybe one day we're going to put these two together. I mean, he seems kind of young. He's not blowing a bubble nest yet. Um, it seems like I do have the power filter, or the hang-on back filter. Some people call it power filter, whatever. But the water is still, it's still calm at the top to where I would think that he would want to blow a bubble nest. But he has not yet shown any signs of that, so I'm not even going to try to breed him or anything like that yet. I'm just going to let him grow a little bit, feed him real good. I'm feeding him a lot of variety, which I would suggest, like I showed you here, all the foods, different type of foods, as well as some frozen foods I've got in the freezer and stuff like that. Hey, hi, how's it going? Good to see you here. Um, really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys showing up on a Sunday on your day off. Atmosphere 3, all right. Thank you so much for the smiley. Yeah, nice. Good to see you here. And this sponge filter, I think I'm gonna lower that the flow of that, because I do see some turbulence on the water here, but she seems okay with it. But you know, betta fish, they don't like high flow, they don't like high turbulence. They want to just be really calm and relaxed. But you can easily put a control valve on there, that type of thing. So I think let me move this cord out of the way. She is doing really well. She's doing really well. And she has more, if you notice on her side, she's got more blue. I don't know if this phone is doing justice to her, but she is really beautiful. She's doing the phone, she's got lots of blue color on her. Whereas Bandit here, he's a red and black. He's got a little bit blue. I mean, you can see the little bit blue when the light shines on him. But he's a koi betta too. He's doing really nice. He's hanging in there. He's really enjoying it. I mean, considering the cups that they come in, right? The cups that they come in are just ridiculous. But Atmosphere 3, do you sell them or just keep them as pets? Just wondering. And Rep to Talk, where did you get them? I just keep them. I don't sell them, not yet. Maybe one day, but to me, just keeping them is satisfying to my heart, and you know, I just really like watching them. I got these from, I want to say I got one of them from maybe PetSmart or Petco. I mean, I saw them in a community tank and I was like, yeah, I just got to have them. You know, I just got to have them. And so I bought one and he was like 20 bucks. I mean, it's a little bit high, I know, but he looked pretty, so I figured I'd get him. And I got her, I think, from a local fish store. As I know, I got her from a local fish store. She was 20 bucks also, and it was at a local fish store in Dallas. But she was in another community tank. So these two particular betta fish, they're used to being with other fish, so that's why I decided to put a few guppies in there, just baby guppies. Well, not super baby fry, not like fry, but still babies, just so that they have something to, you know, some people call them dither fish, but So, you know, something so they know that they're not alone in the world, right? Who wants to be alone? I don't. There's a few guppies in there. Um, but yeah, so the update is the water is cycled, nice and clear. Do you prefer getting fish online or locally? I really like getting well, either way, really, either way, preferably locally because I can see what they look like. I can see if they have any diseases. I can see, you know, how they eat, that kind of thing. But I will give you a good place to find them online. I don't know too much, maybe if they have beta fish or not, but aquahuna.com is where a lot of the big fish stores actually buy them from, buy fish from. You can get, but you know, you got to buy like 10 neons or, you know, you can't buy just one of tetras or anything like that. But that's a good place to buy fish from. So check them out. I don't get any money from referring you to them or anything, but check them out. And if you like shrimp, different subject, theshrimpfarm.com, that's a pretty good one. And I'll leave links to all this in the description below. But there we go, right there. Updates, the same thing, Pothos Ivy, that one's coming straight up. That one is not as long as the other one, but that looks nice there. Um, yeah, wow, 4 thumbs up from OctaX1T. Thank you so much. Wow, I appreciate it. You guys rock, man. I'll tell you what, I give you guys thumbs up. How about that? Um, yeah, there we go right there. Sorry it's all messy and stuff, but this was spur of the moment type thing. Spur of the moment type thing. But just to give you guys an update, this is what we did so far. I put a thermometer in this one just so I know what temperature it is. So it's 76.8. I was thinking about putting a small heater. I've got a little bitty heater here, but it's not adjustable. And I've heard some things where it gets kind of high. It goes, depending on your ambient temperature, it goes 6 or 7 degrees higher. But right now, 77 degrees is just fine for the betta fish. So I'm not going to put a heater in there. There's already a whole bunch of stuff in here. A small sponge filter, tiny sponge filter, and I'll put links to all this stuff. Tiny hang on back filter. You know, really nice for small 2, 3, 4 gallon tank. And this is just my little hutch here. You know, open it up and see all my fish stuff in there. But if you don't have a lot of room, I would suggest that you get these little 2 gallon magazine holders. Really, they're nice, and I'll put a link to the. I can't remember where I bought this honestly, but this light adds a nice little hue to that. And I've got the window open here for her. I don't have a light for it yet, but she seems to like the light, and it doesn't create a whole bunch of algae, and it doesn't raise the temperature. So people who say, "Oh, you can't leave the aquarium by the window," sure you can, as long as you make sure you pay attention to the light that's hitting the tank. I got blinds here and everything. No problem. No problem. Not too much algae, right? You can't see too much algae, and it's kind of new, so you wouldn't expect anything like that. But you never know. I've got a few floating plants. Some salvinia in there, and some frogbit. That's frogbit right there. Salvinia is that stuff right there. That stuff grows pretty fast. It's huge in my pond. Um, my pond is just covered with it, and that stuff grows fast, so you might not want that. I don't know if you want to cover, and I'll show you my other tanks here in a different video, but one of the tanks is just covered with it. But yeah, I think that's a good update for today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, and give me a like, comment with if you guys have betta fish or not. Hey, thank you, OptiX1T, 1YT. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here, right? I mean, the subscribers is where it counts. So if you guys see this in a replay, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell and let me know what you guys want me to talk about next. And thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Happy fish keeping as always. Thank you so much, guys.